Hello and welcome to the Dinner Beat. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make homemade flour tortillas. I have in this bowl flour, salt, and baking powder, and I'm mixing that up really well because you do not want chunks of baking powder in your mix. So mix that up well. And then I'm just throwing in 6 tablespoons of butter cut into chunks, and you want to use your hands and just work those into the flour until you get a light crummy texture. And this is cold butter. And then I add a cup of warm water to that mixture. And this is where you need to not do what I did. Start mixing it with a greased spoon first so your hands don't look like this. And then once it kind of comes together, then you can work it in with your hands like that and just kind of knead it into a ball. Then I take that ball on a floured surface and cut it into fourths and then cut it into eighths. Once you have 8 pieces, you just want to roll each of those into a ball. I put those dough balls into the fridge to chill for 30 minutes. Now we're going to prep them for cooking. This is 2 pieces of parchment paper, and I put olive oil on them, and I sandwiched the dough ball in between the 2 pieces of parchment paper. I couldn't find my roller, so I just used a saran wrap roller. And the key here is you want to get it really thin. Sometimes they get wonky like this one. And if you care about them being more circular, I just took a little knife and kind of put it together like a puzzle and just made it more circular because I wanted it to be pretty. Don't be afraid to think outside the box in the kitchen and come up with new ideas and new ways to get your desired outcome. So I want to show you how I get them off the sheet to cook. I peel off that top layer and then I gently peel it up and it will come right off. That's why it's really important to use a lot of oil on here. And now you're all set to lay it into the skillet. I've preheated this skillet to medium heat and I'm just using a little bit of butter to grease the pan, but you can use whatever you like. We're just going to lay that tortilla in. We're going to let that cook for 2 to 3 minutes, and then once it's brown and it moves around in the pan really easily, we're just going to flip it, let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes on the opposite side. And you are done. This is a super versatile recipe. This night we did fajitas. If you want to see that video, I'll link it below along with the full recipe for the flour tortillas. Thank you so much for cooking with me today, and I will see you in the next one.